There are pitchers who throw from the mound and others who dominate it. Casey Crosby is definitely the latter. Standing at 6'5" and weighing 220 pounds, he is an intimidating presence, firing off fastballs that these days are getting serious attention, and he does it all with a smile.
When I come out to the park, I just like to have a good time and play my favorite sport. So, it's just a fun time.
But it wasn't always this way. Only a few years ago, Crosby was considered a dime a dozen prospect by most scouts. At his high school in Illinois, he was throwing an above-average 80-mile-per-hour fastball in just his sophomore year. Then Crosby suffered a torn meniscus, a major setback. Casey Crosby recovered, and this is where the story gets truly remarkable. During his junior year of high school, Crosby was throwing a bullpen session, just trying to see how fast he could throw. He couldn't believe what the radar gun registered. He had pitches as fast as 88 miles per hour.
Well, I didn't see it. My coach told me about it, and I thought he was joking at first. And then all of a sudden, I was like, wow, some major leaguers, they throw 88 miles an hour.
Suddenly, scouts were all over him. They took in game after game, watching his every move on the mound. Crosby was not only pitching hard, he was winning awards, including the Gatorade Player of the Year in Illinois.
I really didn't know I got it until I think maybe my grandma told me. And they didn't give me any honors for it. I didn't get like free Gatorade for a year. I thought that's what you get if you got Gatorade Player of the Year or something like that.
Crosby picked up dozens of scholarship offers. He decided to commit to the University of Illinois, but then in 2007 got drafted in the 5th round by the Detroit Tigers.
It was definitely a crazy day. It was a long day, but it ended very well for me.
2 months later, Crosby got hit with another setback. This time, an elbow injury which required surgery, causing him to miss the entire 2008 season. Once again, the Illinois native found a silver lining.
It was rough, recovering, not playing baseball at all for a whole year. I've never done that before in my life, and it was a hard time. But I try to stay positive. Try to say, I'm young. My arms, it's gonna be better by the end of this whole rehab thing. So,
after sitting out the 2008 season, Crosby looked better than ever during spring training. This year down at the Tigers Florida camp, his fastball came across the radar at, get this, 98 miles per hour.
It's absolutely bizarre. I can't explain it. You see it, growing up, guys throwing 98 miles an hour. You're just like, wow, I can't believe they're throwing 90 miles an hour. And I'm throwing 98 miles an hour. It's very bizarre.
Not only is he able to throw that fast, but he can command his pitches. Right now, Crosby leads the Whitecaps in wins and strikeouts, posting a 3.18 ERA.
West Michigan's a great place to play. It's a lot of fun, and I've been having some pretty good success.
Because of his success in his first full season of pro baseball, Crosby is recognized as the 4th best prospect in the Detroit Tigers organization by Baseball America.
It's kind of overwhelming for me to think that I'm even in the top 10. It's kind of weird, but it's a great honor, and I'm just gonna try to live up to it and even live past it. So.
Right now, Whitecaps fans are thrilled to have Crosby in West Michigan because many know he has a great chance to make a major league debut at Comerica Park, possibly as soon as next season.
When it happens, and if it happens, I'm just gonna soak it in and try to get through it and just have the time of my life and live it up.
Thanks for watching. I'm Justin Hoff on MLive.com.